All right, it's time for our car care clinic. Our friends at Modica Brothers, Mr. Lanny Graham, and hey, winter's here. Old man winter has gotten here, so we got to start thinking about winterizing our car. Give us some of those things we can do here at Modica Brother.
Well, we've had relatively light winter so far, but we're going to have that day that's cold and freezing. You got to do things to keep yourself in good shape. You know, make sure you have good windshield wipers. Make sure you got good windshield wiper fluid that doesn't flood, that doesn't freeze.
Right. Key
Thing though is your radiator. Make sure your antifreeze is good. If it's been 2 years or longer since you've changed it, look at changing it. That's the life of the radiator and the engine, is keeping that engine cool. So most cars recommend now either 2 years or maybe 30 or 50,000 miles that you rechange that antifreeze, and that's what we say.
So flush it out.
That's right. We flush it, put new antifreeze in it with a mixture. Most mixtures 50-50, 50 antifreeze, 50 water. But keep it fresh, keep it good, so you have a cooler running car.
Yeah. How about that frost that starts coming in and gets on our windshield? Is there anything, I mean, good wiper blades, but any other advice on that?
Just the good windshield wiper fluid. You got to have that windshield wiper fluid that doesn't freeze. It's got its own little antifreeze in it, and that's all you need to do. You go to try doing some other things, sometimes you can cause some problems.
Yeah. You know, I went to check, we were going to take a little trip, and I checked the tires in the car, and they were a little low, and I guess winter attributes to that as well.
It's going to do it. That weather drops and the temperature drops, so does the air pressure in the tires. As heat builds up, your air pressure builds up. So when it's cold, 20 and 30 and 40 degree days, you got to check that air pressure. Raise it up to where it ought to be.
A lot of people don't realize it's Modica Brother Tire, but so many other things you offer. And in fact, I was looking to lift the truck up, put a little leveling kit on it and some tires and wheels, and you do the whole process here on stuff like that.
You bet. We've been doing it several years now. We level trucks, level, lift, Jeeps. We do a lot of Jeeps, 6-inch lifts, 2-inch lifts, 3-inch lifts. We got into it, and it is a real easy thing to do if you know what you're doing.
Sure. And other services you offer here?
Oh,
brake
yes.
jobs?
Brakes, suspension repair, alignments, air conditioning repair. We try to do those things that are keeping your car going and lasting longer.
And you guys just finished your toy drive, not toy drive, but your food drive as well. Anyone that came in got $5 off of anything with a donation of a food item.
We did. Well? We had a pretty good drive on that. We had a nice box of food to take to the food bank, and we did that.
All right. Lanny Graham, General Manager of Modica Brothers, 10 locations here in Southeast Texas.